Hi, I'm Joan Williams. I'm the host of Coastal Dressage. Today we're going to be working on preparatory exercises toward lateral work. Lateral work is where we move the horse forward and sideways, and typically with a bend. So today we're going to do the preparation for shoulder in. Toward the end of the ride, we'll demonstrate some shoulder fore and some shoulder in. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning.
Today we're going to be working on the introduction to lateral work. And lateral work typically has a bend. So we're going to work towards shoulder fore and shoulder in today. So before we start, everyone head out and start with a proper warm-up. All right, great warm-up, everyone. Now we're going to begin to work toward lateral work. And the preparatory exercise is going to be bending on a 5-meter circle. And we'll do that both directions of the arena with a halt in between our 5-meter circles. So let's go ahead and track ride whole arena at the walk. Melissa leading, Jen second, Sherry third, Richard fourth, and Debbie fifth. And follow the leader. We want to have an energetic round on the bit, medium walk as we head down to where we're going to begin our exercise. And we want to make sure that there is enough space between us and the horse in front of us, that the horse in front of you can perform a halt. And we want the spacing between all of the horses to be consistent. So we want the same spacing between all the horses. Very good. A little rounder, a little more energy, a little quicker tempo. Keep them active. Excellent. Bend in your corner by F. Use your inside leg on the girth to bend the horse. The outside supporting rein against the neck, the outside supporting leg behind the girth. We'll make our first 5-meter circle in the corner by K. And Melissa, turn your head and look at the spacing behind you. Make sure the space is the same. There we go. Good. Now, Jen, you should be able to move on now, and the spacing should be right. Straight ahead, Melissa, for your halt. Jen can begin her circle. Sherry, you'll wait till Jen has completed her circle to start. That'll give us good spacing. Good. And walk on, Melissa. And your next 5-meter circle at V. Good, and now Sherry can proceed. Excellent. And Jen, you'll perform your first halt between K and V. And Sherry's 5-meter circle. And Richard, when Sherry's completed her 5-meter circle, you can begin your first 5-meter circle. Good, Richard, and off you go. This will give you your spacing. And after it's complete, straight ahead. So Debbie will wait till Richard's completed his circle. Very nice. And Debbie, prepare to walk and walk. Make a 5-meter circle in the corner by K. Keep your energy. Go straight ahead, Melissa. We won't change rein. So this gives us our spacing. Straight ahead, Debbie, and you're going to halt between K and V. Halt, Debbie. And walk, Debbie. And circle right at V. 5-meter circle at V right now. A little more energy. 5 meters goes to your quarter line. Use your legs once. Wake them up a little, Debbie. There you go. Good. Straight ahead. You're going to make your next halt between V and E. And we'll go straight ahead, ballerina, and circle right at E, 5 meters again, Debbie. And then after your 5-meter circle, you'll go straight ahead, ballerina, following Richard. Again, Melissa. Now this time we're going to perform, that would have gone through the cones. This time, Melissa, we're going to perform a shoulder in. And a shoulder in from K to V with a halt in between. And halt in your shoulder in. Look in the mirror, Melissa. You have too much angle. And in your shoulder in straight ahead, circle at V. Little more energy, Jen, with your legs. Keep the bend, but not too much bend. Regulate the bend so that the bend is smooth. And shoulder in. And in the middle, you're going to halt. Good. Excellent. And shoulder in. And your 5-meter circle again. So he could have a little more bend than that, Jen, and a little more energy. Off you go, Richard.
Straight ahead or shoulder in?
Straight ahead. Okay, less angle, Sherry. And halt. Halt, Sherry, in between, and then your 5-meter circle at V as in Victor. Richard, you got your circle? And then shoulder in. Come on. You got to keep them moving, Richard. Keep them walking. Keep them walking. And then you're going to halt in your shoulder in. And you're going to walk in your shoulder in. Energy, Debbie. And then shoulder in, Debbie. Straight ahead, ballerina. We'll do that one more time. Shoulder in. And you're going to halt halfway between K and V. Keep him walking, Richard. Follow his neck. Shoulder in, Debbie. And your 5-meter circle at V. More energy. Use your leg. Try to keep him walking, Richard. Halt in your shoulder in, Debbie. Shoulder in. Shoulders go to the inside. And halt. Look in the mirror. You've got a neck in. That's it. And walk in your shoulder in, Debbie. Walk and shoulder in. Use your right leg. Keep them in a 35-degree angle and more energy. And on the straight long side is your opportunity to get the horses, refresh the gait, and get them forward. And circle again, Debbie. 5-meter circle, Debbie. 5-meter circle. That goes between E and in between those cones and back to letter E. All right, now you can trot and you can catch up with your group. We're going to do it one more time before we change direction. Corner, make a corner down here, energy, and powerhouse down the long side. Good. Melissa, this is nice. Jen, this is nice. straight ahead. You're a little bit too overbent, Richard. Use that outside rein and regulate. Good, very good, Jen. That was the right amount of bend and alignment. Super. Good, it's a little bit too much bend in his neck, Richard. Try to keep him a little straighter on that outer rein. It's not a neck in. Shoulder in, Debbie. Keep the hands to the inside. Position the forehand to the inside and halt while you're in your shoulder in. Yeah, there you go. And back into your shoulder in, Debbie. And at V, you make a 5-meter circle. And you can follow Melissa on the short diagonal and change rein. Stay and walk. And then you can change rein on the short diagonal, following Melissa to change direction. Shoulders to the inside and straight ahead now, Richard. Straight. Straighten his neck. See in the mirror, his neck is too bent. Bounce twice onto the correct posting diagonal. All right, and catch up with your group, Debbie. Trot rising. And we're going to do the same thing the other direction. So make sure the horse in front of you has made a circle before you start onto your line of travel. That was good. So as you go toward the mirrors, make sure it's not just a neck in. Look and see that your horse is on 35-degree angle, that the outer fore and the inner hind are on the same line, diagonal line, Debbie. That's it. That it's a 35-degree angle, that you have a good bend from your circles, that you have energy that you create with your legs, and the horse maintains a steady tempo, that they listen to your small aids to ask the horse for the halt. Yep, super. Yep, very good. This time we're really working on the bend and the horse's obedience to the halt aids. A little quicker tempo, Melissa. Yep. Think about the bend this way. This is your opportunity to really get a nice bend in her in your corners. Jen, this direction he wants to overbend a little bit, so you just make sure on your circles that he stays straight. Good. Good. So we're not doing a shoulder in this time. We're just doing our circles and our halts. Just our circles and our halts. Yes, good. Think about bending the horse a little more with your left leg, Jen, and straightening him with your right rein. A little more energy. Keep him walking, Richard. Sit back, relax your back. Quiet your outside leg, Richard. It's too loud. Quiet your right leg. Good. And then your circle, Debbie, and then your halt. Yep. And then our circle, and then our halt. Quiet your right leg, Richard. Keep it behind the girth. Put your right leg back, but keep it quiet. Keep it against the horse. Your left leg bends the horse. The left leg has got to be the louder aid. The outside leg is the support. And now energy in your walk. And follow with your arms. Follow so he can walk out. Follow so he can walk bigger. Good, Debbie. Bend with your inside leg. Turn with your outside leg. Super. So this time we're going to add the shoulder in. So we're going to get straight ahead, whole arena, Debbie. We're going to make our next time around, starting in the corner by F with Melissa. We're going to make our 5-meter circle, and then our shoulder in, and then halt. And the halt teaches us about half halting. And the horse really staying between our aids and listening. Super. She could have a little more bend this way and a little less angle, Melissa. There you go. Good. Energy with both legs. Wake her up a little bit with both legs. That's it. Wake her up a little with both legs. Okay, Jen, he's a little tilted. Allow a little more with your right rein. Good. So that you have even contact on both reins. Good, Sherry. Allow a little bit of bend. Outside leg back turns her. And off you go, Richard. Follow so he can walk. A little more bend with your left leg, Jen. I know this is the direction that he wants to overbend, but it's still inside leg to a straightening outside rein with no head tilt. Make sure the ears are level. Raise his left ear a little bit. Raise the left ear so that the ears stay level. Yep, yep, super. Lighten your right hand a little bit. That's it. Now energy with both legs. Keep your left leg forward, your right leg back. Energy. so straight ahead, whole arena, Melissa. After everybody's completed this exercise, we're going to refresh the gaits with some trot work. And then we're going to come and try this exercise in trot, and I'm going to vary the exercise. It's not going to be quite so close together. Good, and straight ahead. Look at the ears in the mirror. See how the left ear wants to drop and the right ear wants to come up? That means your right hand is too strong. Yeah, and use your left leg and allow a little on your right rein. Now straighten his neck with your right rein and then give the right rein. All right, and shoulder in, Debbie. Straight ahead, Richard. Shoulder in. Now look in the mirror, Debbie, and make sure that it's not just the neck in, but that your hands move the shoulders in. We want to position the horse's forehand to the inside. All right, very nice. All right, straight ahead, whole arena, rising trot. Everybody still following Melissa. All right, good job. And get them nicely forward. All right, change rein on your next diagonal. Maybe make a circle there, Melissa. Everybody's kind of far, far away from you. There you go. Okay, sit, Melissa, and halt. Wait till the group catches up. Everybody keep going. Stay walking for a minute, Melissa. And when you're ready, you can trot. All right, following diagonal line. Look at the horse in front of you, Debbie, so you can see where you're going. Try to not cut that corner and trot. Follow Richard. Follow exactly Richard's line of travel. All right, straight ahead, whole arena. Little bit sitting trot now, everyone that can sit the trot. Those that want to post can stay posting. We're still getting some power in the trot. Straight ahead, whole arena. And when we get down to the corner that we originally started in, keep going. Power, Richard. Rising, rising. You got to go more forward. Stay up with Sherry. Stay up with Sherry. That's it. Melissa, halt again. We got to get our spacing a little better there, and you can trot again. And at K, we're going to go shoulder in from K to E and straight ahead at E. We're not going to add the circles in. Shoulder in, K to E, horse on 3 tracks, pull the highest point, ask for a little compression, Melissa. Use your leg, put it together. Jen, allow a little bit of bend with your left rein. Allow the bend. There you go. Super, super. And straight ahead. Shoulder in from K to E. Good. Yep, little wake her up a little with your legs, Sherry. Good, Richard. Shoulder in, Debbie. Get your energy, and then shoulder in right again. Super. And let's change. Let's do one more time. Shoulder in right from K to E, and then we'll take a little breather. Now wake her up with your legs, Melissa. Powerhouse her. Get some shoulder freedom. Yep, good. Right ear's a little dropping. Keep that right ear up. Jen, good. Good. Yep, that's probably the max power that you're going to be able to get. I like that. Quite good. Straight ahead. And Sherry, more impulsion and shoulder in. Good. You're leaning a little to the right, Sherry. Sit up on top of her vertical. Good, right there. Richard, this is good. You're on the wrong posting diagonal, Richard. Debbie, the neck is too bent. Think about the energy. Think about the energy. Both hands stay to the right. All right. And let's go ahead and change rein on the diagonal following Melissa. And we'll come down here at this end and have a little breather. Straight ahead, powerhouse, Debbie. Look at the horse in front of you. Look at Richard. Go in the corner. See, you're cutting the corner. I want you to follow him in your corners. And down here at this end, stretchy circle, trot rising. So make a nice corner at M. Good. And we're going to do a stretching trot circle down here together. Go wide, Jen, so they can all come in behind you. Go wide, Melissa, so you can go behind Debbie. Whoop, that wasn't wide enough. See how we kind of had a traffic jam? That's okay. Circle around and go into this empty spot, Jen. Everybody else keep going. See the spot behind Melissa? Yep, there you go. Right into that spot. Get in between there. All right, stretch the circle. All right. And prepare to walk, transition to walk. We'll see if we want to pull off any layers of coats. Take a little breather. All right, so when we get to the corner down there at F, we're going to proceed with a shoulder in left and then straight ahead Holerina. We want to sit to the inside, our weight on our inside sit bone, inside leg pushes in a pulsating manner toward the horse's outside foreleg. We maintain flexion with our inside wrist. Our outside rein dictates the size and the amount of bend that we allow. Our inner leg creates impulsion. Our outside leg keeps the quarters from swinging out on the turn and within the shoulder in itself. The exercise is performed in a 35-degree angle to the track. All right, we'll do it one more time. Straight ahead. Corner and legs. And legs, 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 legs. Use your legs. Little tap your whip. There you go, Debbie. And shoulder in. Little power, Melissa. Allow a little more bend in her neck this way. Allow, there you go. Good. Good, Jen. Think about compression. Close them up with your legs toward the bit. That's it. Power with your legs. Think about compressing them with your legs toward the bit. Okay, Sherry, allow a little more bend and a little less angle. Good. All right, good, straight ahead. And Richard, a little rounder on the outside rein. Debbie, a little bit less neck in. Now you're doing fine. Keep going. We'll go again. Look up, Debbie, and legs. Legs, legs, just like that. See, if you don't look down, it makes it easy. Look at Richard's back. Turn your eyes and use your legs. Legs. Super. And shoulder in. Good, Melissa. Quite good. Keep it steady, rhythmical. Ride the swing. Keep it in a nice, steady flow. Very nice. Okay, Jen, think about the swing and the flow and the steadiness. Keep the alignment the same. Good. Super. Super. And think about a really steady 1, 2, 1, 2. Excellent, Sherry. Richard, a little more flexion left. Outside rein makes him rounder. Good. Good, Richard. And good, Debbie. That's it. Keep the shoulders to the inside. Good, Debbie. Good, Debbie. Super. All right, that was a better start than the end. The end was a little bit too much neck in. And let's prepare to walk. Transition to walk. All right, guys, you can come on in. So from about second level on, we begin to ride the horses in position 4. We're going to have her ride in position 4, which is 2.5 tracks, where you can actually see all 4 legs of the horse as you move down the long side. It's less than a 35-degree angle, and in every corner we ask the horse to collect and rebalance itself, and sit a little more behind, and you can refresh the gait down the long side. You can send her forward. Good. Make her a little more supple and a little better self-carriage. And again, position 4. 2.5 tracks. You should be able to see all 4 legs in the mirror. Make her a little more supple. Try to keep the angle and position steady all the way down and maintain your same level of energy. And straighten and corner. Change rein. Short diagonal, 1 flying T, and do the same thing the other direction.
Super job, Jen, doing your shoulder in. What did you notice from the beginning exercise where you began with the bending into the halt?
I noticed that Merlot likes to tilt and he likes to get too much bend in his neck. So in order to fix that, I had to think more about my straightening aids, but with allowing for enough bend, and compressing him really made the biggest difference out of everything I could have done. When I got the compression and rode the hind legs up to it, everything came together really nicely.
Great job, Melissa. I thought you did a super job with the leg yields. You started to develop some cadence by the end of the exercises. What did you notice as you were riding the circle to the halt and then back into the move off?
She likes to get a little wiggly, and it just, through riding the different transitions and doing the pattern in a repetition manner, she started to just stay underneath me better, and so because she stayed underneath me, the quality got better and better.
Yes, I agree. Super job, Richard. What did you notice, because I know this is a new movement for you, what did you notice? Did it help you to follow the other horses that were riding the movement?
Yes, very much so. It's great to have that visual, also an idea in your head, but also the visual to back up and go, oh, this is what we're to do here. And once I improved my energy and also had the right diagonal, he was much easier to, much more cooperative with me, and I had a better contact.
So Debbie, I thought you did a super job keeping up with the group. I know that this is a little bit of a new movement for you. What did you notice was the most helpful to ride these corners and ride this movement?
Trying to look up and look at the horse in front of me, and half halting and trying to keep my place.
Super job doing the shoulder in, Sherry. What did you notice from the exercise? Because your shoulder in at the end was quite good once you added more energy.
I think energy is the key word. I think she can bend, she can compress, but I have to keep her forward.
And how did you do that?
Couple kicks. Worked really well.
All right.